33 beauty products. That's my minimalist beauty cabinet. It took me over 6 years to find balance between my feminine, beauty-loving soul and my desire to keep my life minimalistic. Today, I'll show you every single beauty product I own, my exact routines and the swaps I made since last year. Here's a quick overview of the products before we dive in. For the past year, I kept my beauty cabinet to the exact same number, 33, though I have made quite some changes. As someone who used to be a shopaholic, also due to my diagnosed ADHD, setting this number for each area helps me to stay on track while still having fun with my belongings. One thing that helped me to curate my beauty routine is to know my signature look. My curly blonde hair, a soft feminine signature scent, and a natural no makeup face that highlights my green eyes. Something I was, for example, always falling for in the past was lip liner. Now, I just know that it's not my look, and no matter how good it looks on like Kylie Jenner, it's just not for me. Now, let's take a deep dive into the exact routines. For my face, all I need is 6 products. My daily routine has 3 steps: cleansing with water only, then my favorite moisturizer and a lip treatment. When I want to look more put together, I add 3 steps: curling my lashes, lifting my brows, and covering imperfections with a concealer. Once a month, I wax my face with these waxing strips. For my body, my goal is to have smooth skin and a beautiful feminine scent, but without being overpowering. And these are my perfect 5 for achieving that. A swap since last year, I moved from an epilator to a safety razor with refillable blades. The body wash crystal is made from a sustainable brand local here in Switzerland, and it's the cutest thing ever. And the body lotion I got gifted and it works great, though I will probably get a more sustainable product again once it's used up. That's my whole body routine. Next is teeth. I used to rely on more professional clinical products, and I recently switched to these natural alternatives for a trial. I've used them for 2 months now. I am happy so far, but my dental cleaning in September will tell me more about the efficiency, and I'll report back. Ready for the next chapter? It's hair. My 8 hair products changed the most since last year, because I finally found my perfect no-heat routine. Let's start with the first swap. I used to have an old hairbrush from my grandmother and I adored it, but the bristles gave up. Now I found this cutie, it's compact for travel and so good on my scalp. It's the one thing I use every day. Every about 3 days I wash my hair. Before, I used whatever shampoo, but now I found the one. This duo keeps my hair healthy and shiny, so I don't need any other hair products afterwards. I highly recommend them. I blow dry with the Dyson Airwrap. I still have it from my ambassador days, but a regular blow dryer would work fine as well. Then, the star of the show, my curler headband. My best friend created it because she wanted the perfect no-heat curler, and she nailed it. Here's my exact system. Top, 3 sections per side, wrap flatter, not tight, because we want those big Hollywood waves on top. Bottom, wrap as tight and close to the head as possible, so the curls start at the roots. I then leave it on for about 2 hours and remove before bed. I sleep with my hair open, so no scrunchie. And in the morning, I rewrap any parts that lost shape, usually the lengths, and I leave it on for about 20 minutes. This creates perfect heat-free curls for about 3 days. For styling, I keep a big clip for a simple updo and a few bobby pins for special occasions. And yes, I still color my hair, although I stand for embracing your natural beauty. I tried to go back to my natural brown last year and I just didn't like it. My blonde curls are my signature, so I touch up my roots every 1 to 2 months. Love it or hate it, but that's me. I stocked up my nail products from 3 to 5 since last year. I ditched the salon manicure and added 2 polishes. Day to day, I keep it natural. I just trim and shape. And for special occasion, polish transforms the look. I use the Essie Shell Couture because it lasts me about 10 days. Either just a top coat for glassy bare nails or my girly fave Sheer Fantasy. To take it off, I use the Isana Nail Polish Remover Pot and refill it when needed, as it's fast and mess-free. That's nails. Next is on the go. I keep 3 extra products for traveling to keep packing compact. I also throw them in my bag on long out and about days. Other than that, I like to keep things simple when traveling. I'll add my Tangle Teaser mini hairbrush, maybe the face moisturizer and 1 to 2 extras depending on the occasion. The last 3 are for special moments. I started this setup for my wedding last year and loved the results. A lash serum, tinting my lashes, and if I go very fancy, a bit of self-tanner. Here you can see last year's inventory and this year's inventory next to each other. I really like seeing how my belongings and my routines change in this visual format. I can learn a lot about me and how my life changes. Now, let's look at some frequently asked questions that I get for my minimalist beauty routine. How do you avoid impulse buying when TikTok makes it look like a must-have? I recommend a need-first approach. What you have to know is that marketers are amazing in creating needs. So you maybe see a product and suddenly you think, oh my god, I need this. But you didn't actually need that before you saw that product. So what I love to do is to really observe myself. I see in my day-to-day life, where is something that I maybe missed? Where could I enhance something? And then from this place, from this real need in my life, I can go out and I can look for nice products, but not the other way around. How do you find the one product without testing 10 products? I always define a job to be done and I try to be as precise as possible. Let's say for a body lotion, I want it to be non-grease, I want the packaging to be, easy to transport when I travel. And then you can go out, you do your research with Reddit, with forums, and then when you find some products, the best option is always maybe a friend has it and you can test it. And the other option is just to buy these mini products and to test it first. My routine suddenly stopped working because of season, because of hormones. What to do? I always recommend to just tweak your routine and not overhaul the whole entire thing. Why? Because only if you tweak, you can actually see what's working. So let's say your face routine doesn't work anymore. You maybe change the cleanser, you maybe change the serum, and then you change this one thing. You see, you observe, and then you keep learning until you find your perfect routine. What if work or events require makeup? I get this question a lot. Of course, there's certain jobs where you have to wear makeup. If it's in your contract, you do you have to do it. You can find your signature little routine, maybe with like 5 products that looks perfect. But also very often, I feel like it's just this social pressure that we think we have to wear it. I go to most work events without any makeup. Maybe you can test it out once if it's not in your contract. Honestly, it's not as crazy as you maybe think it is. People will get used to it. But of course, if it's in your contract, just find your signature routine and, move on. I am overwhelmed. Where do I begin? I always recommend to focus on one area first. Let's say skincare. And then you build a capsule routine. You put together your nice little products that you want to use, let's say 3 or 5 products for your face, and then you test it for a couple of weeks, and then you see, you reassess. You can go back to your product that you put away somewhere, and you just, you create these capsule routines until you figured it out and you go on with your hair. You can see it when you look at my old beauty videos. For example, last year my hair routine, it wasn't really good, and now this year it's better because I focused on it. But before I was focused on skin. Take your time, girl. There is no rush. Just focus on one area, get started, and I am very sure that you will be happy with it. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next area. Please also let me know what area you would like to see next. Is it like a home update, a wardrobe, a tech update? I want to know what you want to see. Bye!